Nice, just leave it. We fucked up again.
Yeah, that's our intro. Me just calling me a minute.
We fuck up these intros all the time.
So this is impromptu because we had a good discussion.
Well, we were going to, but we like held it off.
Yeah, and so we thought, to be honest, what we're talking about is stuff we used to talk about on the podcast. So why don't you suggest rather than put effort into coming up with an actual topic?
Yeah.
So essentially, we were talking because with Doomsday Clock and Metal going on, there's no way that everyone walks out alive.
No, it's just not gonna happen.
Whether there's the unlikely ones with Superman and Batman, but this is the thing: who could replace members of the League when they die?
We're talking about in Metal, then we're talking about out of Metal.
And I think just Rebirth as a whole, like they have to have appeared in Rebirth. Like we can now use Martian Manhunter because he's back.
We can use them, but
storyline which we read.
We have to have appeared once, and it doesn't have to be a big thing. They just have to be confirmed to exist. Huh?
You were cutting out a lot there.
Okay, so basically, they don't have had to have a long story. They just have to be confirmed to exist in Rebirth.
Yeah, because he really desperately wants to say Shazam.
I kind of do. Shazam.
Right, let's start with Batman. Like, who could say, like, let's just say in
Nightwing.
Doomsday Clock, Batman gets vaporized by Dr. Manhattan.
Okay, Wallace, you do this. You pick a character, and I pick a character. Then we talk about who would be a better pick. Nightwing.
I say Deathstroke.
Okay, do you want to go first with me?
You go first.
Okay, I reckon Nightwing, to me, is a better pick due to he's not as good a tactician or hand-to-hand as Deathstroke, but he is Batman's first Robin, which is something. He's also the closest to Batman in combat. He's the closest besides Deathstroke. He's also friendlier with the League in general, because he's obviously friends with Superman, because that's how he got his name.
The thing is, if Batman dies, there'll be the whole thing where they will want him to take up the name Batman, and he will obviously do what he always does. He won't like it. He'll be angry about it.
That's the other thing. Nightwing, I don't think he doesn't have to in this case, because I don't think he'd have to. I think he could stay Nightwing in the League, and I think he's not close to Batman personality-wise at all. He's not as good a tactician with hand-to-hand, but I think the fact that he was the first Robin is he's the person who Batman wants to take over for him. I think it just makes sense.
See, I think Deathstroke because, one, if you've read any of his Rebirth and some of his New 52 story, he's trying to be a superhero now. Like, that's his goal now. He's pulling, like, what Deadpool did, where he says, I'm sick of being a mercenary. I want to actually be a hero.
Yeah.
And so he's even in, because we've been told there's going to be a big storyline, which is post-Metal called No Justice. Deathstroke is working with the League in it.
I can't really disagree with you. I just think I think Nightwing just being who he is, and being closer to the League.
I reckon they'll try to find a replacement for Batman, and then Deathstroke will turn and go, look, I'm your guy. Who else rivals me besides Batman himself?
Yeah, pretty much the only person who does. Nightwing is close, but he's just not on the same level as them.
And also, I would just love that, they're holding auditions in the Watchtower, and then Deathstroke just jumps down past Jon Stewart and Guy Gardner and knocks them both out and goes, so you're looking for a seventh? I'm your man.
Yeah. I'll agree with you. I'd have to go with Deathstroke.
Yeah. So we all done that? I think we don't need to do Flash because naturally it would go to Wally.
Yeah, the obvious ones is just obvious. Should we do Superman next?
Green Lantern, it could be any Lantern. It could be John, it could be Kyle, it could even be Guy.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much guy, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
it'll be a Green Lantern.
There's too many Green Lanterns for it to be difficult. Same with the Flash. There's a few Flashes around already.
Yeah, I just don't think it would be like the young Wally just sort of shift like they'll say, right, if Damien's not allowed to join, why should we let you join? You're young.
Yeah.
So, Superman.
See, what you said earlier kind of put me off of Shazam. Martian Manhunter would be a good pick.
See, Superman. I reckon it'll be Luthor.
I'll go Martian Manhunter.
Or it could be a way of bringing him back, as in the present day version, Connor Kent.
Ooh, it's true.
Yeah, because we've seen him in the future in the Super Sons of Tomorrow storyline, but we haven't seen him in modern day yet, because he says it's a time travel thing.
Wait, Connor Kent, which Connor Kent? Because there's quite a few.
One who joins the Titans of Tomorrow.
So he's the one with all the Superman powers.
Probably, I don't know a lot about Connor, but I reckon, because he said when he met Superman again, he goes, look, you don't know me yet, it's a time travel thing, you know as well as I do, we shouldn't do that shit
Which
again."
suit's he wearing?
It's like a split cape, so it's like over both shoulders.
I do not know that version.
Yeah, it's Titans of Tomorrow, they've only appeared in one other storyline.
What have we seen him doing?
Nothing. Actually nothing.
Let's assume he has Superman powers.
Unconnected, play the game, boy.
Yeah, let's assume he's a slightly weaker Superman.
Yeah, that could be how they introduce him, 'cause he says you don't know me yet.
Yeah. So, Martian
But I feel
Manhunter.
most logical choice, Lex Luthor.
Lex
Martian
Luthor.
Manhunter's a good fit.
I'm going Martian Manhunter. So, do you want to talk?
Lex Luthor actually is using the name Superman.
Should we talk about
wearing
why?
Superman power.
So, you go first this time.
So yeah, I think it's just simple because in Action Comics, it's Lex Luthor is a Superman. He's been a Superman. He was a member of the League in New 52. Oh no, I feel like it would be a similar thing with Deathstroke. He would just be arrogant. He would say, "Look, I'm the guy. I'm Superman's equal, but I'm more intelligent. I'm perfect for this." No, so Lex Luthor does see himself as like the savior of humanity over the League.
Yeah, but that's the problem I have with it. He doesn't have the personality for Superman.
And also, who doesn't love when a villain character like joins a superior team?
That's true, but I think Martian Manhunter's a better pick because of the personality. Powers, he's more powerful than Superman sometimes, but
yeah.
So he's either equal or better than the original power-wise. Also, his personality-wise, he's a lot closer to Superman.
Yeah,
Because
see, the main reason I think Martian Manhunter is because with Rebirth, he has had the most awesome entrance I've seen. He just turns up at when Hal Joy has been held prisoner and goes, "Well, I'm an old friend," and just appears as Martian Manhunter.
there you go, but I think he makes the most sense if you ask me. Because he's got the personality. He's got pretty much most of the powers of Superman too, actually.
I suppose it would be like a death of Superman story would be like a great way to introduce him back into the League, because at the moment he's just in space. He can like turn up back on Earth saying, "I'm here if you need me," kind of thing.
Yeah. I could see him being the new Superman. More than Lex Luthor, because again, I think he's got ties to the Justice League, but I think he's also closer to the Justice League again.
Yeah, true.
He's closer tied, and he's more powered like Superman. He's got a much better personality because he actually is a caring person.
Lucifer is in his own distorted way.
Yeah. I think realistically it will be more likely to be Lex Luthor, but I think Martian Manhunter's a better pick.
So, moving on from that, let's just do the final member of the Trinity, Wonder Woman.
You can guess that I'm going with Shazam would be a good pick for Wonder Woman.
Yeah, fill in like the magic part of the Trinity.
It would expand the magic part of the Trinity.
Yeah. I'm changing my answer. I reckon it'll be Artemis from Road to the Outlaws.
I don't see it because she's not a team. She's not a big team thing.
Yeah, she's a member of the Outlaws, and she's teamed up with Wonder Woman on several counts. She is
I
essentially a
think
darker Wonder Woman.
the whole problem, the only problem they would have with Shazam is again he's a kid. And I have to think about Wonder Woman's died. Do they really someone died? Do they really want a kid involved with it?
Yeah.
Then again, the question comes: will they know he's a kid this time?
See, I don't know if Darkseid was still in continuity. So that was
Yeah.
basically, for those of you who don't know, Darkseid, basically the entire time, like Darkseid War and the Jim Gordon Batman, that's when they were told creativity over continuity.
Yeah.
And basically, we've seen basically all of that undone with Convergence and Rebirth, so...
Wasn't Darkseid War when they all became gods?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that has to be undone because remember they changed all of Shazam's powers.
Yeah. So, yeah, so I'm not sure how well they know because Shazam, because I didn't really read the entire Justice League run. I mean, like,
let me put it like this.
I know Shazam was there when Damian died.
I can explain if it's in continuity. When we saw Shazam briefly in the new comics, did he use lightning? Did he have any lightning around him?
Oh, that all like around the emblem?
Yeah, Darkseid War's not in continuity because he loses all of his lightning powers and it turns into fire.
Actually, the one time we've seen him in Rebirth, he was just stood still.
No, the point is, if there was lightning around him, he
Actually, that reminds me, if it's for the magic factor, Zatanna, she's been a member of the League before New 52.
I don't think she has the power to back it up.
She's pretty powerful.
Shazam's stronger, come on.
But also a female character, because like, female characters with Justice League, you take Wonder Woman straight away.
Yeah.
So I reckon like a female character would be a way to fill the gap, so I reckon Zatanna, because she's been a member of the League before.
I think, yeah, Zatanna could work. I think Shazam works. Personality-wise, neither of them are like Wonder Woman.
No.
But
then if you get Artemis, I suppose that's just another Amazon who's been on the team.
yeah, Artemis
Well,
is.
been many Amazons, but basically it's not a lot of.
Artemis is the closest to Wonder Woman, but I think you don't have to be closer to be a better pick. So I think the best pick would have to be Shazam due to the magic factor, which is he makes up for the magic and the physical aspect of Wonder Woman still being like a near match for Superman. Because he is a near match for Superman as well.
Yeah.
So he makes up for both.
Okay,
Also,
so right in passing that one.
huh?
So right in passing that one, I think Zatanna would be a better fit, mainly because I do quite like Zatanna and Justice League Darks. I've been reading that recently.
I just think his powers make up for it because he has like the literal like god intelligence. He has the intelligence. He has the he has wisdom.
Yeah. And anyone can replace Cyborg really because there's nothing really too special. I like Cyborg. Just to be clear, I think I like Cyborg.
I like
read his
Cyborg.
time, but he's not exactly essential to the League.
No, back computer. I mean the like I don't want to be mean to him, but the computer in the thing does make up for him.
I think Batgirl, because like computer intelligence, as far as computer intelligence goes, she's
She's the best.
Yeah, so I think if she does like if they do. Like
Oh, what's his name? I can't remember the character's name. He's black and he's like a skinnier cyborg.
No, that doesn't ring a bell for me.
He might be cyborg, but really differently drawn. It was in one of the Justice League cartoons.
Yeah, it could have been Cyborg. God, could have just been Cyborg.
But he was drawn nothing like Cyborg. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a Martian Manhunter might be a good replace for Cyborg. Not for the technology, but for like the whole point of like having someone like that, of having a kind of neutral side thought, because that's what Cyborg kind of is. He's kind of the neutral one.
Yeah.
Because he's a computer, he looks at it from both sides. And I feel like
Yeah.
when they've had Martian Manhunter, he's done that.
Yeah. And also, I just realised with Green Lantern, Hal Jordan's not a member anymore. So, and there's already other 2 Green Lanterns there, so you can just switch Den in with Hal Jordan and John. Kyle.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't.
So,
You wouldn't need to because they've shown them two aren't particularly powerful lanterns.
yeah, but this is, well, remember, this is like one of them dies we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like if they, I reckon there was cool Hal saying, we need you back, mate.
Yeah. But you get my point. It's like,
What a great way to say it, we need you back, mate.
I know. But they
Especially,
generally are just
like-
really weak lanterns because obviously one of them is constantly scared.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make sense how she has a lantern ring.
Well, in New 52, you know the crime syndicate Green Lantern, the
Yeah.
demon ring. She had that originally, and it's when she died fighting in the dark side. Well, Darkseid's daughter, that she got a Green Lantern ring. Because that was like a big time she felt hope.
But the point is, like, the point of having a lantern ring is you constantly need hope.
And she probably does.
Actually, it's not
Yeah,
hope, it's willpower, and she doesn't have a strong will.
Yeah, I don't know why we always keep saying hope's willpower. Well,
Yeah.
she's carried on, hasn't she?
True, no, but I mean, like, the points were... Because the point is, if you lose complete and utter hope, you lose the ring immediately.
Willpower.
Yeah, well, fuck's sake. If you lose all your willpower, you lose the ring immediately.
This game's physics aren't as polished as everyone thinks they are. I've been walking through this, and I can't shoot it down.
Yeah. It's like there was a, comic story where this was the Red Lanterns, but, like, you get the point. Is one of them, the leader, was, I think it was Kyle Rayner at the time. And he was such a good leader that he lost all his anger because he actually felt happy. And the ring, like, left him and killed him. Like, it was at the point where he had to physically force the ring to stay on his finger.
Yeah.
So, when she has all these, like, a panic attack and she loses all of her willpower, she should lose the ring. Then again, that's also why I like the relationship between her and Flash. That was probably my favorite comic relationship in the Justice League.
Well, we've already run out of stuff because we've already said that Flash and the Green Lanterns is easy. Aquaman already has been replaced.
Who's he replaced by?
Mira.
Oh yeah. That's really...
Kind of obvious, yeah. Shazam could also play Aquaman. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, easily. He has before.
Yeah, in the Justice League War movie, but the movie doesn't count.
Yep, it does.
Yeah, but we're talking about comic continuity.
But no, talking about like the overall continuity, kind of.
Even though Aquaman joined later, they just introduced him later, so...
Yeah. To be fair, Shazam is way cooler than Aquaman in that version. Yeah.
We've already run this topic pretty dry.
Yeah, how we did that a lot quicker than we thought. Should we get... So what else is on the agenda? Black Panther?
I'm watching that at something this week, because it comes out this week.
We are watching it this week at some point.
Mm.
We will talk about that next podcast, definitely.
Yeah, probably just be like a 10-minute talk.
Depends. I reckon we could talk 10 minutes about the movie, and then 10 minutes about the end credits, depending on what they are.
Yeah, see, I think that'll be a bit of a dick move. We would need to put spoilers in the thing then.
Yeah, like spoiler warning around this time.
Yeah, because it's the first week of it being fully out.
Yeah, but so what topics do you want to talk about?
Eddie Brock is back as Venom.
Yeah, let's talk about Venom. That trailer
Okay,
was
so-
out.
I was going to talk about the comic event where Eddie Brock gets the symbiote back.
Okay, let's talk about that then.
Basically, because you don't know, Flash Thompson no longer was in possession of the symbiote. Symbiote, you know, I don't know actually why I talk about this because the storyline did kind of piss me off a little.
What? Why did it piss you off?
Because they basically, there was some bits which were clever, like, when the symbiote sees Flash Thompson and Eddie Brock, it tries to bond with both of them, which kind of simulates the way fans for, like, we like both of them as it, like, we like the classic Venom, but we also like the aging Venom.
Yeah.
And so, like, they actually simulate what fans think.
So what ended up happening with that?
Well, basically, so far, the symbiote's been with someone completely different, some random criminal, who's basically been using the mania part of the symbiote, which is basically the part which was evil, produced by the government. Basically, whenever Venom was a villain for no reason, it was the mania part.
Yeah.
And so, he has the mania part and he's using it to control other criminals, to, like, overthrow, Black Cat, who's basically taking over for Kingpin.
Yeah.
And then he infects Flash Thompson becomes, well, anti-Venom, which is basically just white Agent Venom. I'm struggling to think here because of my illness.
Jamie is dying. He has a venom addiction.
I got flu.
No.
I got symbiote withdrawal.
Yeah, he was. See, okay, guys. We want to keep this a secret. But he's addicted to the symbiote.
Yep.
He's using it
yeah,
every.
so
I tried to stop him, but he would. I
right,
couldn't.
And then basically, Eddie Brock, Venom, Peter Parker, and I'm calling him Agent Anti-Venom, just so it doesn't get confused with what symbiote he has. Agent Anti-Venom will take down Mania and his army of symbiote-infected people.
Okay, Jamie, we need to talk about this. Your addiction to the symbiote. We need to talk about it.
That basically, then there's Venomverse. We're getting a sequel to Venomverse, which is gonna be awesome because it's the X-Men, Eddie Brock Venom, possibly more people. We're talking classic X-Men as well, the time traveling team.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, against you know what happened in Venomverse, didn't you?
Yeah.
Whereas the poisons, which are basically tougher symbiotes. But the poisons are like a thing that infects symbiotes. It breaks down the host on the inside, and basically takes over the symbiote and becomes immensely powerful.
Damn.
It took a group of them, including Cap symbiote. They all weren't symbiotes, just to clear. X-23, Venom, and a couple others, including symbiote Mary Jane, to beat Spider-Man. Just Spider-Man.
Hasn't Spider-Man got some of the best connections with symbiotes?
Just the Venom one. Yeah, and basically they fight their way through a universe of them, and then basically it ends on a cliffhanger, where basically it shows that the poison Doctor Doom was working for a higher power, which is a poison-infected Thanos.
Damn.
And they basically, through Doctor Strange teleporting Eddie Brock to their universe, it made it so they can now portal there themselves. And then they said they're basically invading the main Marvel universe, and it's Venom and X-Men Blue fighting them.
Okay, so on other topics, say in the movies, like currently, who's your
Carnage is still in the Poison universe.
Fair enough.
He dies there fighting. He teams up with Poison Deadpool, who's still got a part of his personality left because it's Deadpool.
Yeah, it's Deadpool. I mean, that'd be weird, Deadpool not having his personality.
Yeah. You nearly saved me. He dies there, and Deadpool. I loved the conversation they have. Deadpool goes, you know, you disgust me. Like cousin having a cousin having sex with a cousin and giving birth to a serial killer, kind of sick.
Damn.
Yeah, then Carnage just goes, go to hell. Just straight away, go to hell. Because Carnage is immune to poisons, because his symbiote's so fucked. Like, he even describes it as, they infect me, they will not survive.
Damn. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if that's
He
cool or
usually goes,
weird.
it's a ride. Yeah, he just goes, it's a ride they wouldn't survive. And yeah, basically it just leads off with those two there in an explosion. And yet Green Goblin has a Carnage symbiote in the upcoming story. I might have just not read like a page where it shows Carnage escaping,
Yeah.
but yeah, from what I've seen, Carnage is still there. I want Carnage to come back, because that was probably the one time I really liked Carnage. Like, I read the comic Carnage, like he had a comic for a little while. It sucked. It just sucked.
I had a topic which for
As
what
always.
bad movies with great actors.
The Last Jedi.
You really think Rey's actress was good?
I'm talking Mark Hamill.
Oh, not yeah. I meant like a majority of the cast. Yeah, Mark Hamill. Would you count Carrie Fisher as a part of a cast?
See, that's something that always weirded me out. Is like Star Wars, big movie. Harrison Ford was the only one to have a real career.
Yeah, Mark Hamill had a real career.
Yeah, he played Joker. And that was it. Like, what other notable movie? Name one other movie Mark Hamill was in outside of Star Wars. Which
Movie or TV show?
movie?
I actually know one, but I actually can't remember the name of the movie now. I couldn't. He was in The Flash.
That's not a movie.
Dude, he was in a movie and it's really annoying me because I can't remember it.
Oh.
He-
Yeah, but then Harrison Ford, he's had Blade Runner, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, another one I can't remember the name of.
Yeah, I can't remember it either. I know what you mean though. But
Bloody love Blade Runner.
Carrie
I've
Fisher had
actually
an
watched
okay.
the last Blade Runner now.
Yeah,
Watch Blade Runner now, it's bloody awesome.
pretty much the way it's worked is he was easily the most successful, and then the rest were pretty much. Mark Hamill was fairly successful, more in voice acting. He's an
Yeah,
extremely
Joker.
successful voice actor.
Just Joker, really. That's all he was really notable for.
Yeah, but the point is how successful he is as Joker. But so you think
God's
that
sake, that bloody comment when I said Farnus is a better character, there's more people getting pissy.
really? But let's talk about this. I think Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man movies. Not saying Tobey Maguire was the best Spider-Man, but
He wasn't.
in my
He was far
opinion,
from it.
he was second best.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield was pretty bad, but I'd still watch Andrew Garfield over Tobey Maguire. Not
I
popular
reckon
opinion.
Tobey Maguire was the best Peter Parker.
No.
Yeah, I
Tom
go.
Holland.
Besides Tom Holland's easily the best.
He's just all on Great Spider-Man.
Yeah, but
Juice question, not really as we started.
yeah, I
That was
mean,
just garbage.
I'd say besides that, Joe Jameson, can't deny that was a great. He was extremely comic accurate. Sandman,
Yeah, but then Sandman's just not a great character.
dude, that was a great Sandman.
No, I'm just saying like Sandman in general. No,
Oh
I'm
no, he's
giving a
not.
shit.
But I think for the character he was given, he did extremely well.
Mm.
You could feel the emotion in the
Dude,
scenes.
It's just the fact that Sandman sucks.
Dude,
He's probably the most boring Spider-Man villain.
this is the only problem you have. You just can't get into it. When you don't like a character slightly, or something slightly, it ruins it all for you, and you just can't look past
No,
it.
it's just you can't. I judge
Anime,
characters-
Sandman, some Marvel, some DC characters.
The only DC character I do not care for is Shazam.
Yeah, because it's small, minor things.
No, it's just I've tried reading comics. Then I just thought, okay, that's cool, I guess. I mean, I'm excited for the movie. The movie's got my interest, but I'm gonna. If
That's 'cause it's
that
lame.
Man of Steel, yeah, no. I'm sorry, but yeah, Dwayne's great, but I can't not take him seriously because you got to remember he was in the Tooth Fairy movie.
So, Okay, proof again. You
Have
can't
you
take
not
Dwayne
watched
seriously because he
Tooth
did one
Fairy?
movie.
Yeah, no, it's just if I see him in a serious role, I just think no. I mean, like Skyscraper might be good, but it just looks like another Die Hard to me. That's
Dude, it
why I'm just
is.
thinking.
You know my whole
Yeah,
problem is that
Die
this isn't
Hard
a
is one of my
this
favorite
dude.
movies.
I'm gonna say this carefully because it could be taken the wrong way. It's not a dig against soldiers, but people with legs like that cannot run like that. There's a genuine thing because the way it is, from what I know, it actually stops you running properly.
Hmm.
I just have a I haven't seen the movie. I also
The movie's not even out yet. I
no.
don't
I
think
mean,
it's
like,
out
I
for like
probably
another
won't. I might see the
2 months.
movie. I'm tempted, but I just don't like the look of the movie. Like I said, like you said, just it looks like Die Hard.
Mm. And I will not have the brilliant. I mean, the other Die Hard movies you can give or take, to be perfectly honest. If someone said, "Oh, I didn't like Die Hard 2, 3, or the latest one, whatever that was called, 4.0 or something,"
I think so.
yeah, I'd say okay, that's your opinion. But Die Hard 1, Die Hard 1,
Great, generally just great movie.
yeah,
I think, but like I was saying, as a genuine thing, I think that for the character he was given, which Sandman is a generally boring character, I think they made him a generally sympathetic and good character.
oh, yeah, it's just I found it weird the amount of changes they made to him in that movie.
I think
Like in the
that's
comics,
actually,
does not have. Yeah, I liked them, but I just found it bizarre.
yeah, you gotta give this. It's the one of the only characters they changed for the better.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think what ruined Amazing, I know you said Amazing Spider-Man for you then, but what ruined Spider-Man for me was Venom.
Yeah, the changes.
Terrible delivery, not the best actor. He might be a good actor in other stuff, but he was not a good Venom.
Yeah,
Venom in that movie was just lazy and poorly done. Like originally
yeah.
it was gonna be Vulture, and it was
To be
gonna.
fair, you can't really blame the actual like director or anything. It was the studio who changed all of that.
I have no problem with the director. It's just Venom.
The
It was
studio.
gonna be Vulture, and Vulture would fit in more with Sandman, like more human characters.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because the changes they made to Sandman, you can tell they were trying to go down to earth, and then because they were forced to bring Venom in, they had to go like bigger again.
Yeah. See, if they had the kind of Vulture we had in Spider-Man: Homecoming, added in with Sandman, they would have a brilliant movie. But then they ruined it with Venom.
Well, yeah, thing what? Because they showed the emotional change which Peter Parker was going through, which was cringy, but it showed. And then
Not
they were
talking about symbiote Peter Parker.
okay. I'm referencing. I'm not talking about him. I'm not gonna talk about him. I can only reference him. It's all I can will. It's all I can will myself to do. I can will a reference. That's all I can do. Just let me reference him. So him, like all the changes he was going through, they could have done that better, clearly. But I just think, in general, Sandman, like they were the actor for him, you gotta admit, was great.
Oh yeah.
Like when you were in a scene with him, could you feel the emotion in the scene?
Yeah, well, like right at the end where he goes, "I don't expect you to forgive me. I just want you to understand."
Yeah. Like, you could feel the sincerity. There wasn't as much as on Tobey Maguire in that scene wasn't to the same level. That's the only thing. Huh?
Yeah, it's just I just seriously dislike Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire, I think if you had if you had Tom Holland in that scene with the same actor, could you imagine how emotional that scene would have seemed?
Yep, I might have cared about Peter Parker's reaction.
Yeah, because his reaction wasn't the greatest. He's like, "Oh, I forgive you." It's like, dude, this guy's pouring his heart out to you. But that scene,
If Tom Holland did it, I reckon they could have done it. You know, when he's talking to Liz in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
yeah,
So obviously the actor would be like, he'd be a hell of a lot younger. I can't be able to work out how young he'd be, otherwise I'll just get completely distracted by that. But if it was like Tom Holland, maybe even Andrew Garfield, You could actually see the emotion in her face.
Tobey Maguire, you could see it, but it was like... It was kinda there, but it wasn't fully there. Which is why I thought the only problem he had, which is... He was put around even greater actors.
Yeah.
He was a good actor, put around great actors.
Yeah.
Like... I think Vulture... not Vulture, I think Goblin was pretty good.
Yeah.
But... I think... They could...
One thing, I never liked Mary Jane in those movies.
Neither did I. She seemed really...
Never liked them.
I didn't think she was a bad actress, I just didn't think she was, like... The right Mary Jane.
Oh, no. The person who plays her, I think it was Kristen Dunst or something like
Yeah,
that.
it is that, I think. I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah, she ripped on Spider-Man Homecoming saying it's the worst one.
Oh, Spider-Man 3, what? Emo powers.
The only Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie I liked was the second one.
I'd say 1 and 2 were good movies. 3, about a...
I completely screwed that up.
3 was probably a below average movie to an okay one. I think it's because we have a different preference in like Tobey Maguire, which makes it a big difference between us, because I love Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You didn't. That's the thing, because...
See, I liked him before, but then we got the MCU movies, and I thought for a superhero movie, this is terrible.
Think about the time.
Not those movies as a whole, but 1 and 3. 2 were still brilliant.
See, I don't see it like that. I think you're putting too much pressure on them because you can't use it to... But that's the other thing. You can't say Tobey Maguire was too young. You could say that with Tom Holland, because Tom Holland, how old is he? Like 18?
19, 20.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield was like 30 something, I think, when he did his, and Tobey Maguire was in his 40s.
I think it was early 30s or late 30s.
Oh no, by the time Spider-Man 3 came around, he was in his 40s.
Oh yeah. But I meant the like 1 and 2.
Yeah, I think it's 2 is doing good.
Because I mean, you can't use the excuse of them being young. But
Yeah.
Tom Holland is a great... Yeah.
I want to spray, but the other dude was being very rude.
So, we've been going for a good 40 minutes. You want to go for a bit more?
I think just move on to the big boy of superhero movies,
Which one with that? Which one?
Infinity War.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be a good movie. What's your prediction for the character who's gonna die?
I know this is a little late. I wanted to do a thing where I talked about it, but the Super Bowl trailer, what we got from it.
I'm trying to remember. I haven't seen it in a while. I only saw it like a week ago.
Well, we had another character reveal. We knew they were in them, but we didn't see them in a trailer. We saw Nebula,
Yeah.
which is fairly big news considering her and Gamora have the biggest connections to Thanos.
For a second, think how big, because this movie obviously is huge. Think how huge it's getting, because we're finding out even more, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. Would you say this is possibly the biggest superhero movie? Which it's definitely the biggest one which has ever been made currently.
I think unless they do like a Marvel versus DC, they're not gonna have one bigger. I mean,
That's
cast-wise, like all big list actors.
The Guardians of the Galaxy, all of them.
Yeah, the budget.
So yeah, what is the budget on this movie?
10 years build up. Like one, I think it's like just a couple million, something like that.
What?
I can't remember. It's like some insane.
It wouldn't be million, because like... It has to be close to $1 billion. Should I look this up?
Nothing. You're like, the Lobo movie is apparently back on.
Yeah.
Michael Bay's director. Which means it's going to be really actiony and explosively, which actually fits Lobo.
Yeah.
And Transformers.
I'm gonna look up the Infinity War. What is it? Budget.
I've literally just typed it in. My phone's being slow there. Infinity War budget. Currently, the highest budget film of all time is Pirates of the Caribbean: of Strange Ties, which is actually really surprising for me. Which reportedly cost 397 million to make. If the $1 billion budget. I'm getting wrecked. Infinity War has a $1 billion budget, which breaks the Pirates of the Caribbean 3 record. No, Pirates of the Caribbean 4.
I reckon it's probably a 500 million. Well, no, it could be $1 billion, because think how much they're paying all the actors. How much do you reckon they're paying towards actors alone? I'd say maybe 100 million.
No idea.
Because they have, like, a shit ton of A-list movie actors, don't they?
Yeah.
It's funny, because have you noticed all the actors become A-list from this... from Marvel?
Mm-hmm. I think we have to end it there.
Yeah, probably good.
Yeah, because Johan has to like have like another 2 minutes of silence trying to think of something else to talk about.
I'd say we keep talking about Infinity War for about 5 minutes.
So basically, we have a Nebula confirmation, and also I think the most important thing we saw in the Super Bowl trailer was Spider-Man on the big.
In his old suit.
Yeah, so basically from the set photos, which were, well, the set photo that was released, and what we've seen in the trailers, I reckon, the big wheel thing appears. I'm calling it the World Engine, because that's the only...
It looks like it, I do agree.
Yeah, and essentially the World Engine turns up, Spider-Man jumps out, because there's a screenshot where it's him jumping out the bus, and he's like pulling his mask down.
Yeah.
He's gonna go there in his old suit, and then obviously there's, Stark, Strange, Banner, and Wong all on the ground.
Yeah.
I reckon they're gonna be looking up on it, and they're gonna be getting ready to fight. And then they see, like Iron Man, when he takes his glasses off, that's when he sees Spider-Man hanging off the side of it.
And that's why he's so injured.
Yeah, and that's whatever. No. And basically, what happens with whatever happens with Doctor Strange and Banner and Wong and Tony, I reckon whatever happens with them, it makes the wheel go up like it's retreating.
Yeah.
And then that's where it goes into space, and like Iron Man goes, "Oh shit."
Maybe they're reversing time.
Maybe. So that's another theory that came up, is they reckon Spider-Man dies, and then they reverse time, so Tony can give the Iron Spider. I reckon basically damage is done, like New York's completely fucked up. Basically Spider-Man, I'd say Doctor Strange for it at the moment. It's basically Spider-Man destroys it in his old suit. It crashes back down, which is in the D23 trailer, and that kills him. And then that's when Tony's like holding the fucked up hand.
Yeah.
And then Doctor Strange basically says, if there's something I can do to stop a child from dying, I'm doing it.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah, and then he basically rewinds time, and then they give him the Iron Spider. So basically then he can actually survive the fall, he can like get away from the fall. No wait, no, because that doesn't link up. Yeah, I just noticed that theory doesn't work. So basically, yeah, back to my one. I reckon basically he's gonna basically go up, he's going up, and he can't breathe. That's when he like rips the mask off and gasps.
Yeah.
And then basically, you know how Tony like launched back in Avengers 1 had the pod with his suit in that he launched when he got thrown out the building?
Yeah.
I reckon he's gonna send up a pod with the Iron Spider in. And then obviously like there's a little bit with like Thanos signing up, and then we see that bit of the World Engine, and then Spider-Man jumping onto it.
That could work.
Yeah, I reckon that's me trying like it's really rough, but I think that's what that scene could be.
How long do you reckon the movie? How long do you reckon the movie will last? Like, how long is it meant to be?
Apparently, it's 3 hours.
See, I don't. The problem is that is you'd come to the conclusion too quickly, wouldn't you? Unless they just have a giant. Actually, I think what a good one will be is Spider-Man gets. He always says normal suit. The reason he has the Iron Spider is because that's when he gets beaten up really badly in his normal suit. So Tony makes him the Iron Spider.
But the Iron Spider's already made.
Is it?
He's the only person alive because everyone else was fighting. Yeah, it's already made. It was in the end of Homecoming.
I completely forgot that. But he didn't accept it, did he?
Yeah, that's why I think like Iron Man might launch it.
Yeah, so
And like he like changes his suit in midair.
what if suit goes around him?
Yeah.
Like it did in the original movie. That'd be a cool feature if he wears both suits at once.
That'd be weird though. Because you gotta think those suits are skin tight. He's wearing two skin tight suits over each other.
Well, we don't know if the Iron Spider's not that skin tight.
It looks it. And also Spider-Man, of course, is skin tight. It's his whole thing.
That's true. To be fair, can you imagine what a normal person would look like in that?
Mm.
That'd be horrible because most people are fat.
He said looking down at himself.
No, not yet. I don't need to look down on myself. I just need to like look at my leg in front of me and be like, yeah, fatness. Actually, I am not overweight, sir.
No, I said I was just looking down at myself because for a convention I'm going as the Iron Spider. Dickhead.
Are you
Maybe
actually?
because Spider-Man's basically one of the only characters I suit. Yeah. Well, all the people I know are going in costume with him, and it'd be a bit weird if I don't.
If I go, I don't know who I would go as.
Mhm.
Probably goes Punisher.
Spider-Man's honestly the only character I can see myself suiting.
Would I shoot? I could see myself Punisher, and that's about it.
Yeah. I think we should wrap this up.
Yeah.
That's it. Thanks for watching.
Have a good day.
We might have done more if this is short, but I am struggling with this bloody plague.
Yeah, he's like I said, that fucking he's addicted to venom, guys.
My window's wide open, and I feel like I'm on fire.
See that venom addiction, man. You just don't take venom, guys. It's
Tom
important.
Hardy went from taking venom to becoming the venom. He
That-
became molded in it.
See, this is how bad it is. He's mentally addicted. He's physically addicted. Now he's mentally addicted.
Actually, you get a mental addiction first.
Not
speaking
always.
of stuff like that, I watched. It's brilliant. Well, not brilliant, but I watched this really awesome movie. I'll tell you the name of it after this. It's basically like it's in like a Catholic school for girls, and basically one gets possessed by a demon, and because her life was so empty, she wants to get the demon back. It's really interesting.
That's actually. I'll probably watch that later.
Yeah, like that's like where the murder stuff happens. Like she kills someone like for the first time without the demon, and she's like messed up by it, thinking I didn't realize it was that bad. The demon did it for me last time.
Damn, but like we're saying, Jamie's got that venom addiction. He's got to kick it at some point.
We are Venom.
I will make him kick this at some point. I'm gonna have to build my own fucking Iron Spider for this, and gonna have to have an epic duel.
We don't need your help.
See,
You're
I'm gonna dude. I got the guy building me the Iron Spider already. I'm gonna go kick his ass. He's gonna fucking find Venom again. There's gonna be an awesome fight.
This is getting uncomfortable. Can we please just end this? Because I can feel myself just slowly dying.
Yeah, he's becoming Venom. But in a minute, I'll have to go over and kick his ass in a bit. So before I go and beat Jamie Venom up, I don't know what you call it.
Venom usually wins those fights.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go kick his ass in a bit. See, he's just getting worse. So before I go, because I'm gonna have to zoom over there. Like, subscribe, and have a very good day, everyone.
For every subscription, you will get a weed.
See, now he's digitally fuck's sake. Like, subscribe to me and him. I'll put a link to both our channels at the end of the video. Have a good day. That is the end. Good day.